My bitches are Tropicana. My bitches are Tropicana. She's hotter than the summer, yeah. I got me a chopper, yeah. My bitches are Tropicana, yeah. My bitches are Tropicana. I buy her Prada, yeah. She's hotter than the diamonds, yeah. I'm chopping the floor. She love how I'm hitting the floor. Her pussy claps, her ass vibrate. She want a huge dick. I give her that, I ain't worried. I'm all about count cash. I'ma tell you what's next. A nigga bitch on my dick, playing it like a flute. Loving it, she's on high notes. Bad bitch, she bougie. I hit it with a toolie. She fuck with me, I'm toolie. Son of a gun, I never miss. Bitches are tropical.
Action. Be action, be rolling. Yo, what's up? This is me, Lindamkhonto Zwane, aka the Zwaneverse. You know what it is. I got an exclusive, it's an exclusive interview with my homie right now. My homie, the biggest up and coming rapper right now. He about to change the game, but it ain't about me right now. It's about my homie, Cooler Edition, El Captain. Yeah. What up, my nigga? What up? What do you do? Yeah. Introduce yourself, nigga. Who you is?
I'm Cool Edition Captain, you know. I'm Cool Edition Captain, aka African Sex Guy, aka African Trap Guy, you know what I mean? We just out here trying to create a new thing that all of these other rappers are not supposed to do. You know, I'm trying to be original, so yeah, you know who it is.
So tell me, my homie, what's your background right now? Tell me where you come from. Tell me where you come from. Tell me what got you into this rap game as it is in it right now.
Yeah, that's a good ass question. Thank you for asking me that question. Nobody really asked me that question, but yeah, I really came from the hood. You know what I mean? I'm a South African rapper, basically, a local rapper. So, you know, I see an opening for me to get into. So I really came from my parents having nothing, you know, especially my mother, because my father left. So we all, my brother, my big brother, had to be the man of the house, so to say. So I came from that background. I came from a single mother, you know, trying to raise her kids, right? And then I really developed the skill to love rap when I was in primary. When I was in primary, I used to do a whole lot of talent shows. Especially in classes. So we used to, the most things we used to do was imitate rappers. I used to imitate 50 Cent. I used to imitate Bow Wow, you know. So that's where it originally came from. But at growing up time, music was not very important to me. So I really needed to rediscover why I love music. But nonetheless, music runs in my blood. My mom was a church choir singer. My dad was a church conductor. So music is in my blood, you know. And I'm originator. Nah. I was a part of the singing contest, all of that, but not the musicals. The musicals I wanted to be a part of it, but at the same time, I didn't have that luxury at home. They didn't think that's really
You should be
important.
a part of that.
Yeah.
How old were you, like, when you started all that?
Probably like 12 or something. I was young.
Oh, 12.
Yeah, I was young. I was still in grade 4 grade 3, grade 4, when I really was doing those contests, those talent shows at school. But I wasn't really passionate at that time. At that time, I was still focused on school and girls, you know what I mean? I was still focused on school.
You were focused on school and girls.
Yeah, I was focused
at primary school.
Yeah, primary school.
God damn, nigga, primary.
Yeah. I was focused on school and girls.
Alright, my nigga. Yeah. God damn. So
ladies.
I hear you in terms of the ladies. So like, bruh, like, if it wasn't meant for music, like, where do you think you'd be right now? Like, if it wasn't meant for you catching those inspirations to be a rapper,
Yeah.
where would you find yourself, man? Where would you be right now?
I would be playing soccer. I love soccer, man. I would be a soccer like player. That's the one thing I wanted to focus on, but I got injured when I was very young, and I can still feel that injury even today. So that really stopped me from pursuing soccer. So that's why I did music.
Well, what positions did you play in soccer?
I used to play like right back, midfield.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes striker, but not all the time. But usually my strong point was defense. Yeah.
Shit.
Defense.
And so, like, how did it lead you to becoming a rapper, to aspire to become like a future rapper, a change of the game?
You see, everybody like in soccer just wanna be a great player.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration I got. I wanna be a great artist. You know, every soccer player gets to a point where they wanna be the best. They wanna be a best footballer they can be, and that's the drive I took from soccer, to be the best, no matter what, no matter how tough it is, no matter the injuries or the setbacks. You gotta be the best at the end of the day. You know, you can take a whole lot of different routes in the journey, but the finish line is you gotta be the best.
You gotta be the best. Stop that. How are you gonna show these piano niggas that hip hop is not dead, it's still alive? Because a lot of people are saying hip hop is dead.
Yeah.
You know? How are you gonna change the game in the hip hop industry and show them that it is far from the truth? That couldn't be more further. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, first of all, hip hop is not dead, you know. Hip hop, you know, like, I don't even know why these rappers say they're resurrecting hip hop. Hip hop is never been dead. Because obviously my piano is stealing housework from us, so how can it be dead? But
how do you feel about my piano?
How do I feel about my piano? It's good, you know what I mean? Like, it's always good to have competition. It's like when New Age Kwaito came, when Dome came, you know, hip hop has been here smashing all of these niggas. They've been smashing all of these niggas, and piano is no different. But I respect piano for coming up and making all of these young niggas eat. You know, they're taking out the poverty at the streets. That's the only thing I'm you know, positive about my piano, and especially because it's African.
And then, so like, how are you planning to like stand out of the game? How are you trying to be like, you're not going to be like everyone else who's in the hip hop game, being like those mumble ass rappers? How are you going to stand out? How are you going to show them that who Cool Edition Captain is? How are you going to stand out?
Yeah, man, I'm an originator. I'm original. You know, that's how I'm gonna stand now. I'm original, I'm an extraordinary rapper. And plus, I have a tribe, you know. Rap Beats Records, the Connect tribe, that's the people I work with. They keep me creative. So they...
Is that like a rap record label, or Rap Beats is like a record label?
Rap Beats is like a record label, and then the Connect tribe is like a group, a rap group, you know what I mean, so to say. You know, a rap group where we come as a collective of rappers, and then we make music, and we make collaborations, and we make projects. You know, that's what we do. So for me, that's how I'm going to stand out. I'm going to create a sound with all of the people that I collaborate with, because they still believe that hip hop, you know, fed a whole lot of people. You know, hip hop took a whole lot of rappers out of poverty and out of frustration. So I wanna be a part of that. I wanna be a part of the people that make history. You know, that's what I believe I am. I'm a history maker.
History maker. I stopped.
switch the horse. Pass the ball, I dribble the horse. Like Ronaldo, I sprint and score. Hey, my niggas defending Alpha Hollywood, not that. I start to back with the samba, fana bazamu wenzani. Sebe pedu gono ndaba. Hey, they don't know I ride with the clock. Niggas be smashing, they die, they groupie, they fuck with the stunner, Astana. I pull up me a hammer and summer.
Rocking like I'm lightning. The drill is on the rise. I see nobody besides me. Gale buzu kutungena api. Pete enye ngathi mthakathi. Idlo zilama lokhathasi. Kilo these rappers you feel me uzongazi. You got me